come for my first ever launch of my pottery products. Oh my god, I just spilled coffee. Hang on. Okay, all good. Today is October 6th, and ideally I was thinking of doing a launch before Halloween because a lot of my pieces are a little bit Halloween themed. So I have set an imaginary deadline for October 17th. It's gonna be a pre-launch, aka it's gonna be a launch for people who are subscribed to my email, and then the official launch for everyone else would be October 18th, which leaves us about 2 weeks to finish everything that needs to be done. I have been organizing my life in Notion. I have made a very significant to-do list of everything I need to do, and I'm very proud of this, to be honest. It's got a calendar view, it's got a board view so that you can move stuff from one column to the other. It's perfection. So I've been mostly working on admin stuff the past couple of days, like setting up my website, ordering packing supplies, etc. And the main thing I need to do today is to finish glazing some of my pieces. I'm feeling slightly overwhelmed, and I can't wait for this to be over and done with. It's only gonna get easier as time goes on. Also, can we appreciate this absolute unit of a kitty cat? She is like a little boulder. A beautiful, fluffy, absolutely gorgeous, cute, amazing boulder. All right, let's do it. Hello! I am already behind schedule. So it is October 15th, 2 days before the original launch date, which is no longer happening. Last week I went to the Pottery studio to glaze the final pieces, and I was told that they would be finished by Friday. Friday came and went, so did Saturday and Sunday and Monday. And I didn't get the glazed pieces until yesterday. So I'm very happy I didn't announce the original launch date, and this is where the real chunk of the work begins. Today on the agenda, we've got taking measurements and assigning SKUs, quality control, take photos, edit photos. I'll see how much work I can get done today, and then we'll just go from there. Time to assign some SKUs. I don't actually even know what it stands for. I forgot. Stock keeping unit. There you go. And it's basically supposed to be a unique code for each product so that you can keep track of your inventory. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else it's for. I already started doing it with some of them. I just tore a piece of paper and wrote it on the piece of paper and put it in the piece. I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? I'll be honest with you. So don't take this as a guide on how to do it because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm gonna continue doing this now while inputting it into my Excel table, so that hopefully afterwards I can download the CSV and upload it to Shopify, so that I don't have to input every single item manually into Shopify. That would be nice, but we'll see if it actually works. So, SKUs have been assigned. There are a couple of pieces where the glaze just didn't turn out great. Like on this cup, for example, the glaze is really thin and it's like kind of patchy. I'm gonna put it up for sale anyway with a discount, and if somebody buys it, they buy it. And if somebody doesn't buy it, they don't buy it. So there's that. Honestly, that was kind of tiring. I'm feeling really eepy now. What time is it? The next point of order is doing a quality check, which consists of pouring boiling water into all of the cups and mugs, because if they can't hold hot beverages, they're kind of useless, you know? And some pieces also have some kiln wash still stuck to it. I need to sand the bottoms. After that's done, I think I can start taking photos, which is another ordeal that I need to talk to you about. So our mugs and cups survived the hot water test, which is good news. And funnily enough, I remembered that I had a full box of Pottery products that I'd made like over 2 years ago. They're not my best work, but they're definitely not offensive, and I think somebody could be interested in them. Mind you, it's nothing like my current aesthetic. It's pretty much the opposite. But it's this nice speckled clay, very minimalist, very clean. So I have no idea if there's gonna be any demand for these, but I'm gonna list them anyways, because if I don't, they're just gonna continue taking up space in my basement. So I have to do pretty much everything all over again with these now. I'm so tired already. I hate doing admin stuff like this. Photos. I am looking forward to this part the least. I am not a photographer. I am not good at taking photos. I just don't like it. I had originally bought these little satin sheets. I've got a black and a Bordeaux color, and I thought it would look really nice with the black because, you know, contrast and everything, and also these are kind of my brand colors that I've decided on. But when I first bought these, I tried taking a photo with them with this background, and I uploaded it to the website and it just didn't look good at all. So I think this was a waste of money. Okay, I gotta be more positive. I'm gonna use this, but maybe just for social media posts. I'm not gonna use it for listing photos. Instead, I'm just gonna be boring and do a white background because I am a basic bitch and I tried doing something extra, didn't work out. I just realized I forgot to sand the bottoms, so I have to do that now. Okay, everything's been sanded. I just realized that it's 3 p.m. and I haven't had my lunch yet, but I am fighting with time here and the sun's gonna go down soon. It's already getting pretty dark, so I have to take the photos first and then I can have some food. I'm regretting not doing this the first thing in the morning because everything else I can do in the dark, but not taking photos. That's a little bit more difficult to do. Anyway, I'm just gonna power through because I'm hungry. I wanna eat some food. Okay. Yes! It would be really nice if I had my own pottery studio so that I wouldn't have to keep all of this at my apartment because those are some big boxes. In terms of packaging, I was feeling kind of overwhelmed by that, so I pretty much just copied everything that Florian Gatsby's doing. In one of his latest videos, he explained how he ships pottery. And you know what? Why should I do all the work for myself when someone who's way more experienced has done it for me? So I literally just ordered everything that he mentioned in that video, and I'm hoping that that way my packages are gonna arrive safe and sound. And I've also got the oh, this feels so nice. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yay! I told my friend that I would ship her some goodies because she deserves it, but also she lives in the UK, and to be honest with you, I'm not sure how things are looking currently after Brexit regarding shipping to the UK. So I just want to do a test. Oh, you can't see me. I just want to do a test ship to the UK to see how complicated the process is gonna be, honestly, and if it's gonna be worth it. Because I don't know if people are gonna be up for paying import duties. I don't think they are. It's good to try it out on a friend of mine than to try it out on someone random who's gonna be an actual customer. Is that right? I see you. Ah. So, what should we start with? We're gonna start with some tissue paper. So the first item I'm sending her is this custom-made pinch pot / bowl. It was supposed to be a mug, but the handle fell off. So now it's just a bowl. And I'm also gonna be sending her this rejected butter keeper because if it breaks, it's gonna be fine. Well, it's definitely not the most elegant packing job, but you know, I tried my best. Gotta say, water activated tape, not crazy about it. Why the hell is it not working? I had shipped a package to a friend in Germany, and unfortunately that package was poorly packed and one of the items broke. It was a butter dish as well, which is such a shame because Those are the most difficult to make. It was after that I was like, okay, I have to step up my packaging game. So hopefully this baby is gonna make it in one piece. I'm gonna take all of this packing material down to the basement, but I'm gonna finish my gummies first because I think I've earned them today. Also, photos are done. I think they look pretty good. They're really boring because it's literally just a white background. I was feeling super tired and cranky, and then I had lunch and I was like, oh my god, I feel so much happier now. Who would have thought? So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for more adventures. So I know we haven't spoken in a while. To be honest with you, I'm not really built for multiple day vlogging. After honestly the first day, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm done with this. But today is the day before our pre-launch. I managed to get everything ready for this week, so we are only 1 week behind the original deadline, which is good. The website is ready. I have sent out the first notification to my email subscribers. I have posted to Instagram, I have posted to TikTok about my launch. I also added a gift card option, which I thought was pretty cool. And another fun thing that I added to my shop is a support your ceramic pot dealer option, which is basically just for people that want to support my doings but don't necessarily want to buy something or aren't necessarily able to buy something, because I am gonna be shipping just to the EU for now. Remember how I told you that I'm gonna ship a package to the UK to my friend just to figure everything out? I'm very glad I did that, because turns out it's not as easy as I thought it would be. I am, however, offering the option to people to contact me directly if they do not live in an EU country and want to buy something. We are the day before our pre-launch and I'm really excited and kind of nervous, because what if nobody buys anything? I'm gonna be very sad. It is time for a post-mortem analysis. The launch has come and gone. I've only made 3 sales. Technically only 2, because one of them is gonna be an in-person pickup. So for a minute there, I was really worried nobody would buy literally anything, which made me feel really bad. But then the orders started rolling in. Even though it's very few orders, I think I actually see it as a success. I've heard multiple people say that for their first ever shop update, they made literally 0 sales. So I think, you know, compared to that, I'm doing pretty good. Let's summarize what we have learned, shall we? First of all, I definitely underestimated the marketing part quite a lot. I tried posting to Instagram, to TikTok. One of my posts went viral on TikTok. It definitely generated a bunch of traffic on my website, but it's the perfect example of how virality doesn't really mean everything. I have started running some ads, but considering that I know next to nothing about setting up ads, I'm gonna give that as a little homework to myself to learn how to make my shop more visible. Because if you're not selling in person, people are not gonna find out about you unless you put yourself out there. I hate that phrase, but unfortunately it is true. I'm actually going to my first ever market that I very impulsively signed up for. The market is next week. I have begun making 0 preparations, so that's gonna be interesting. But my strategy is that it's gonna be a little bit easier to make sales to begin with in person, because the people are already gonna be there and they just gotta see how cool my goth freaky pottery is, and they're gonna be like, hex yeah, I need that. See what I did there? Wink wink. I also have been doing some thinking. You saw me buying the gummy bears as little gifts for people that purchase something for me, but even with the gummies, I feel like it's a little bit impersonal, and I want to create some thank you cards. Just because I want to express how much it actually means to me when someone buys something for me, you know? Like, it's actually a pretty big deal. Something that I spend hours
making and perfecting, and somebody actually wants to buy that for money in this economy. You see what I mean? I just want to let people know how much I love them, you know? If you made it all the way to the end of this video, first of all, wow, you're a bestie. Drop this emoji in the comments. Love ya. I hope you have a lovely jubbly day. Give me some tips for how to handle a market, because I am deeply introverted and I sense that I'm not gonna have a great time. So any tips will be highly appreciated. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye!